I want to show you how to use this Sniper CRM as a customer rep. Now the two, if when you click on these three lines here, there are several things here. All these things here might not be showing in your own because they don't necessarily need to be showing, as a customer rep. But the two things that are very important to a customer rep are, you see today's deliveries. Let me, okay, I can't zoom in. Today's deliveries here and order session. Are you getting it? Now for today's deliveries, it means or let me start with what is it? The order section. Let me start with the order section. Now, when it comes to the customer rep work, there's something like I call it I divide it into the front end and the follow up. Front end and follow up. Now just pay attention. When an order comes in, or the first thing you do here is, you see this place that is select. Always put selected to this month. I get it. We are working with this month. You fix it to this month, right? And you click on search. That's just the only thing you need to select there. This month. You click on search. The other filters you can use, like products. Are you getting it? You can filter by products. All these things are filters. You know what I'm talking about? You can filter by product. It might be important sometimes. You can also filter by this. It can be important sometimes. Or whichever one you choose, you click on search. The most important thing is the period. That's this month. But nothing much has happened this month, right? So I think I would select last month, and click on search. Now when I clicked on last month, you could see there are figures showing here, like this place. After you have filtered here, right, and clicked on search, now you'll be seeing several sections, and I want you to pay attention, please. There is the pending, there is confirmed, there is awaiting, there is delivered. There are several things here, but I'm going to show you the ones it's not everything here that we use. I'm just going to show you the important ones. I'll pay attention now. See how the thing works. When people from the marketing side department, as they do their work, when people place orders, of course, you'll be logged. You would have access to emails. When people place orders, there is an email notification, right, that would arrive to the email that I will give you access to. And when the order comes in, it's going to appear in pending. Pending means pending. Nothing has been done about the order. Now, what customer reps do, which is the person on front end, what the person will do is to confirm the order. As of now, nothing is in pending here because all the pending orders as of last month, of course, they have been sorted out already. So what the customer rep in front end will do is to confirm this order. Confirmation means, hello, are you Mr. So and so? Because the person's name is, they are confirming the details the person submitted. You placed order. I'm calling you because you placed order for Executive Frank Muller wristwatch. I get in, person is paying attention, and you be like, the wristwatch goes for a promo price of, the price is there already, but you're telling the person the wristwatch goes for a promo price of blah blah blah, right? Pay attention to the words, to a promo price of this. And we also give them free gift, because we sell offers, we also give them free gifts. And because of the promo, you also be getting maybe a bracelet alongside for free, or sometimes a bracelet and perfume alongside for free. And also delivery is free. Actually, we give them free delivery. I get what I'm saying. This how you are confirming. Now after I have confirmed this one, so now go ahead and ask this person, okay, because I ask the person, will you be available to receive it today or tomorrow, according to how the person specifies. If the person specifies tomorrow, confirm it. You need to be sure of when the person wants to receive it. At whatever point a customer places an order, the person has today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow to pick from. Maybe if it's in the case that the customer won't be available within these 3 days, the person will now specify to you via the call. And after that has been confirmed, then you schedule the order. The order is scheduled. Scheduled means you fix it to the day of delivery. You fix it to the day of delivery. And let me now use an order. Let me show how to schedule an order. Now, if you see an order like this, wherever the order is in, whether it's in pending, not in pending, yes, I just moved to scheduled. Even an order in scheduled can be scheduled again. That's rescheduling. What you do is you come to this action, right? You come to action, pay attention, and you see this, you see schedule here, right? You see this, you select schedule. Okay, see it here. This is my phone. This is desktop version or desktop mode, and I encourage you to be using your phone to be accessing Sniper CRM. I get what I'm saying. It will make you to be, to work faster. Unless the laptop will make it to work faster. And then you use laptop. Now, I want to show you how to schedule an order. Schedule means, because today is 9th, right? Yeah, today is 9th. I'm recording this 9th. Let's say the customer wants it on 10th. That's the tomorrow. Tomorrow is now 10th. What you should do is, you come here, you see the date, you select 10th and set it. Every other thing here, don't touch any other thing here. Don't touch any other thing here. And you come to this. Now, why this thing is showing is because this order has been worked on before. What you do is, any other additional comment, perhaps the watch is on the house 2 colors, maybe gold and silver. You confirm from the customer also. Another thing I didn't mention earlier was you confirm the color. Confirm color of the wristwatch. If it's gold, if it's silver. If it's silver now, you come here and put silver color. No much talk. See, we try to, optimize time. I get to optimize processes so that people will not be wasting time in things. It's nothing to start writing the customer wants silver color. Why? You just put silver color. I getting it. Writing the customer wants silver color is taking time. And in this work, time is very important. And why time is very important? Because at most times, it will be fast paced. Like, orders will be coming in so fast. A lot of things will be happening at the same time, and we can't afford to not to be managing time well or using the time well. And that's why, instead of you to write silver color, to write the customer wants silver color, put silver color. Now, the other things I'm going to show you later on that would help you, optimize time, manage time, and not to be doing things that take time that we no get. I put silver color. When you are done, you click on save. I getting it. Click on save now. I get what I'm saying. And that is the order has been scheduled. Now this is for the person on front end. Is the person this person on front end, the customer rep on front end. And why I'm mentioning it like this because it will be rotated. Like I said, there is front end and there is follow up. After watching this video, if you have questions, ask, please. Right? There is front end and there is follow up. Now, perhaps you called someone, the person was impending, and you called the person, you call, and the person didn't pick up. Now, it's not when you call the person the first time, the person did not pick up. You now go and, update to not picking calls. You can actually update, like I've only mentioned updating to scheduled. You can update to, if you can see switched off, you see not picking calls. You can update others to that. Perhaps you have called the person in the morning, person no pick. Afternoon, person no pick. You have called the person at like 2 or 3 different times, severally, maybe 2. You called the person like two times at 2 different time periods of the day. The person didn't pick up. You just come here and move to. You see not picking calls there, right? Perhaps it's switched off. Anyone, you move it to switched off, number switched off. Are you getting it? But that's after you have tried, maybe like if you want to call someone, you call someone like 2 times at a go, right? And you must have done this like 2 or 3 periods, different periods of the day, before you can now start moving to the person is not picking calls. But if it's something another you're attending to and is impending, person will not pick call at the moment, just so that because you have a manager, right? I'm the CEO, right? For you to show that you have attempted calling that customer, right? What you just do, you can put a comment to an order. Yes, you're not moving it to any other place. You're not updating to schedule. You're not updating to not picking calls. You're not updating to any other section. You're just putting like a comment, not picking calls. Now, why you just put the comment not picking calls? Let me show you now. Comments. You cannot. Why you use not picking calls is because you have not tried the person severally, so you shouldn't move the person immediately to not picking calls. And you should have tried someone severally as a front end person now or front end customer before you. That's within a day before you say start moving the person not picking calls. I get what I'm saying. Like I said, if you have questions, I'm watching this in. If you have questions, ask. Now, I'm talking about the front end person now. On the day after you have confirmed orders and you have scheduled orders. On the day of delivery, perhaps tomorrow is 10th, maybe tomorrow now. If you want to post orders, because the person on front end is the one that posts orders to the respective delivery agents. We receive orders from, customers from all over Nigeria. Perhaps. I get what I'm saying. How to know the orders that, to see all the orders that have been scheduled for tomorrow, which is 10th, so that you can be posting it. You have to come to today's deliveries. And orders are posted in the morning. From 8. Person can even start earlier. And that's why late coming is a gross offense. I'm serious. You receive your employment letter, right? You receive it. And if you are employed, if I employed you, you're under like 1-2 months probation. I get what I'm saying. Because I'm not sure of what you can do right now. I'm not sure of how, I'm not sure of your work ethics yet. You're under probation. If you notice that you don't lateness, you are still struggling with coming in time, right? That's a big issue. That's a very, very big issue. Are you getting it? So the orders are posted early in the morning. Posting it very early in the morning to the respective groups so that the agents can, see it and deliver in time. There's a time that you can, if it's you're posting order after that time, right? The delivery there might not be able to deliver it. Let's use for instance, we're in Enugu, right? What if an order should be posted is meant to be delivered to Nsukka? Nsukka is far now. So there's a time you shouldn't be posting that kind of order late. That kind of delivery late. So the summary of what I'm saying is that posting of deliveries should be done early in the morning. At least from 8, at most by 10:30. All the orders why I'm saying this is because orders can be a lot. You can have 60 orders, 50 orders, you can have even 100 orders to be posted. And the person on the front end is going to be doing all of that. Now, I think I'm done with the front end person. Now, this person in the front end will have his or her WhatsApp line, right, connected to this Sniper CRM. If I'm going to send you a video on that particular one, how to connect, your WhatsApp line to Sniper CRM in such a way that when people place orders, your WhatsApp number will send a notification to them on WhatsApp. Are you seeing that? And why that is done is just a way of, different channels of reaching the customer. If your WhatsApp number has sent a message to the person on WhatsApp, then you can even confirm the order on WhatsApp without calling the customer. Are you getting it? When the person has seen the notification, you'll be like, okay, yes, I actually placed order for this. And you now ask, when do you want it to be delivered? The person will say, tomorrow. And that's it. So orders can be confirmed via WhatsApp chat. But it's not all customers are active on WhatsApp, and that's why we make calls. I get what I'm saying. So I think I'm done with the front end person now. At least I've mentioned everything about the front end. Now the other part of the customer rep, role is called the follow-up. Follow-up. Now what does follow-up do? The follow-up customer rep do? If you're in the follow-up session of the customer, service, what are you doing? Now what you are doing is everything that the front end customer rep is not doing. That's where you'll be involved in. Now let's go back to orders. Stay with me. Let's go back to orders. How many minutes have I recorded this? Okay, 18 minutes so far. Okay. Now, after that front end person has called and person has not been picking calls, what the front end customer will do is to move the order to not picking calls or switched off, as the case may be. So part of what follow-up does, like the name implies, is to follow up. So that one that's been moved to not picking calls, that's been moved to switched off. The follow-up customer rep, that is his or her work. You are chatting the person on WhatsApp, right? You are calling. That's you keep trying the person. You chat the person on WhatsApp. It's called follow-up. You're trying to recover what the front end person couldn't do. I getting it? They're trying to save the orders that the front end person couldn't save. So it's called follow-up. It's like a backup, it's like a support, and it's very, 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 very important, because if there's no follow-up, you're going to lose a lot of orders, because the customer that his or line is switched off, perhaps there hasn't been lighting, there's something happened, perhaps maybe they even stole his phone, or I don't know, something might have happened. Just because someone's line is switched off doesn't mean the person is not interested, or has not been picking call doesn't mean the person is not interested. I get it. So that's why follow-up is necessary. Follow-up is necessary because due to one thing or the other, the customer has not been able to maybe pick up or even yes, to pick up. Now, what another aspect of the follow-up is, let's say an order was posted yesterday, right? To be delivered. Yesterday was 8. And due to one thing or the other, because we operate on payment on delivery, it's when we have delivered to the customers that they pay us. And we do it this way to command the trust of the customers. This is how we're able to sell a lot. I get what I'm saying. So maybe due to one thing or the other, the customer couldn't receive his order yesterday. It can be the customer's fault. It can be our fault. Work with delivery agent partners. It can be the delivery agent's fault. And it can be, it can be the customer's fault. But it should never be the staff's fault. It should never be the customer rep's fault. It should never be the manager's fault. I get what I'm saying. At every point in time, it should never be our fault. And that's why you should be doing your work properly. Because if at any point in time, the action or the inaction of a staff member, customer rep, is the reason why we lost an order, that would attract like a fine. Because you're not here to make the company lose money. You're here to make the company make money, not to be losing money. I get what I'm saying. So, but the thing is, if you are doing your work properly, the customer will not be losing money because of you. They will be making money because of you, and that's why you are here. I guess you should understand why you are here, really. You get what I'm talking about. So due to one to know that the order wasn't delivered, and perhaps the order that order has been scheduled already to yesterday, which is 8. So what's gonna happen? Let me check now. These are scheduled. These are scheduled orders. How you know when an order has been now? I want to show you something. When you come here, you see the name and the phone number. You see the address. You see the name of the product. Not just the name, you also see the quantity. You see, 2 executive male wristwatches plus 2 free bracelets plus 2 free. Now this is the person order for 2 in this case. When do you want us to deliver to you? The person said tomorrow. Deliver on. Now it has been scheduled to 10th. Right? Okay, this was one we just did recently. That's silver color. Let me even adjust it because there's no silver color for. Let me adjust the comments. Let me just delete that silver color. Just pay attention, because I'm showing you how this thing is very important. I'm showing you how you would be working. So if you misunderstand what I'm saying, that's a big issue. It's gonna affect how you deliver. Now, comments, you see that deliver on this. The 2 things that are on comment that you see here are the delivery dates, because whichever date you schedule an order is gonna appear in comments, and under it are additional comments. Like that silver color was below this. It's an additional comment. Now, another comment someone can add is the time the customer specified that he or she wants it. That you get what I'm saying? Maybe the customer said, I want it between 12 and 1, between 12 and 3, you get that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's how it's done. And then, what am I seeing here? Now you see updated by. I'm using the manager's what is it called? Accounts to do this. So it's showing updated by manager. Now if you see that updated it, your name will be showing here. I get what I'm saying. Your name will be showing here. Not just in the time you did that, will be showing here. So there's enough data to monitor what you are doing. I get what I'm saying. Yes, because okay. Let's say you're in follow-up now. There are a lot of people to be followed up on. If you have been calling people, rescheduling others, it will be showing that you are working. The time is even there. There is evidence. So you don't have anything to be explaining. I get what I'm saying. You are being monitored with all of these things. So if you are working, we will know. And if you are not working, it will be showing also. You get what I'm talking about. So now this is order dates. Order date, the day the order was placed. That's what will be showing here. I'm just showing you the details so that when you look at order, you'll be able to, interpret exactly everything about the order. Okay. So let's now look for a date. Remember, we're trying to look for an order that the delivery date has passed. It means the customer did not receive it on that day. Now, if an order was meant to be delivered yesterday, the next best time for it to be delivered, not necessarily delivered, the next best time to reach out to that customer is within the next day. Because we need to give the customer an impression that we actually want to deliver. Like I'm saying, it might even be the customer's fault. He's not gonna know, say na fault. Maybe they've been calling, he hasn't been picking calls, and it might be like he didn't receive it, and maybe truly he didn't receive it because of network issues. And it can be our fault. If it's our fault, customer complain, we apologize. I can say the most important is that the customer wants the product. Apologize and say that we had some logistic issues yesterday. Now, if it's the customer's fault, and the customer said no one called me, we don't blame the customer. We tell the customer perhaps it's network issues. I seen that. Don't blame customer that you want to collect money from. I get what I'm talking about. So the person should be reached out within the next day. Let's say within the next 12 hours. It was meant to be delivered today. So by tomorrow morning, latest, the person should have received, should have followed up, regardless of who caused it. That communication bridge is very, very important. Just because of, poor communication, we can lose a customer. Because the customer if we don't communicate, promptly, the customer might think we are not serious and use the money for something else. I hope you get what I'm talking about. I use the money for something. Money answers to speed. I get what I'm saying. And that's why we normally send our goods to delivery. It's not until the customer places an order, then we'll now start billing to the stage. We'll now start billing the thing to Port Harcourt. No. All these agents are with our products already. Right? So that when an order comes in, we deliver fast. The customer say he wants it today, then we'll deliver today. I get that. If for any reason it wasn't delivered today, tomorrow is the next best time for it to deliver. Even if it wasn't delivered that tomorrow, the customer should have been reached out to them. At least there should be a communication bridge. There shouldn't be gap in communication. There shouldn't be that gap in communication that will make the customer feel that this is not serious and maybe forget about it and even use the money for something else, or maybe start thinking of buying from another person. I get what I'm talking about. So let's look for an order that the delivery date has passed. Okay, this one is 9th. Okay, this is 5th. Now what is follow-up doing? Follow-up is, at least you're already learning one or two things that follow-up does. At least you try. Follow-up means that you are paying attention to the WhatsApp group self. Yes. All of you are all paying attention to WhatsApp group. We are seeing agents' feedback, the status of a particular order. Maybe the agent call customer and the agent said this person is not picking call. Oh. This one said he traveled, that he'll be available tomorrow. You get those stuff. And so with all those details, the feedback the agent is giving, that we used to do follow up. Now follow up will now reach out to the customer and be like, you have not been available to receive your order. If the customer blames us, whichever way, if it's our fault, we apologize. By our fault, I mean the delivery agent. It's not the customer rep's fault. It can't be the one at fault, though. It's the agent that can be at fault, not you. You have to do your job properly, right? So if it's our fault, that's delivery agent's fault. Oh, you apologize. It was because of logistics. The most important thing is that communication is there. You see that? Then if it's the customer's fault, some of them will own up self that, yeah, so I'm sorry about that. That's blah 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 happened. Some of them will say, nobody called me. This happened, that happened. Or you say, perhaps it's the network. You don't come and now make the customer to accept that. That's not that's not important. Whether the customer agrees that is right or wrong. The most important thing is, when do you want to receive your order? After you have apologized, when you want to receive your order, what is important about the customer is the customer's money, not the customer. I get what I'm saying. The only thing important is that customer's money, right? I getting it. So you ask, when next will it be available to now? If the customer should have received this order yesterday, but now you are reaching out the person today in the morning. It's a very good time, for that follow-up. The customer will now say, okay, I won't be available today, which is 9th. I'll be available tomorrow. Are you getting it? It was the other ones won't be delivered today, but that order has been saved through communication. Maybe the customer will say, I'll be available. Today is Tuesday, right? I'll be available on Thursday. Now, it should have been delivered on Monday, but now it will be delivered on Thursday. Even though the delivery date changed by like 2 or 3 days, that order has been saved through prompt, not late communication, but prompt communication. Are you getting it? So communication is very important. Communication is very, very important. And that's why, that's the most important skill of a customer rep, communication. That's why I called you for an interview. I wanted to see how you talk. I get what I'm saying. I wanted to see if you are fluent in English or not. That's it. I get what I'm talking about. So communication is very important. You should be communicating to your customer in clear terms. Are you getting it? And that's part of the things that you people, when you're in the office, that's one of the things that you'll be called out on. Maybe when you're talking to a customer, you're not bold. You have to be bold, when you're talking to a customer. Not arrogant, I said bold. You have to be clear. Don't talk as if you're not sure of what you are saying to the customer. Are you getting it? You talk like you own the whole thing. Are you getting it? So communication is very important. So that's what follow-up does. Now, whether it's depending, whether the order is being confirmed or order is being followed up on, the only time an order can be cancelled is when the customer says, I won't cancel. In fact, when you, as a customer rep, when you notice that the customer is looking like you're not sure, the customer is looking like it look as if the customer is not interested in this thing, ask the customer, should we cancel your order? Are you still interested? Should we cancel your order, as we have many orders to attend to? Now, you are speaking the language of scarcity. I'm making it clear to me why you are saying that we have a lot of orders, to attend to, so that the customer will know that many people on the line to that this, of course, the product is not enough. We always use the language of, we have limited units available and we have a lot of orders, so that the customer will know that this thing is not something that he or she will be playing with. Are you getting it? So that's speaking the language of scarcity. See that if customer since now says, I want to cancel, right? You now cancel it. But if customer says no, and says no, it's just that I want it, it's just that this, that, that, don't cancel, just leave it there. I get what I'm saying. So order can be cancelled. Now at some point there's something called failed delivery. Failed delivery means the delivery agent called the customer to deliver. The customer says, "Are you there? I'm available." When the delivery agent has now reached the destination, they have spent fuel. They have spent money on fuel, and the customer was not picking up, or they didn't meet the customer. Then that's a failed delivery. I get what I'm saying. But in that case, it won't be updated as failed delivery immediately. It will be updated as failed delivery, if the customer doesn't want it again. Or if the customer brings about 2 failed delivery, it's just cancelled, because you can't be wasting money on logistics. I get what I'm saying. I think that, okay, now one last thing. Let's come back to this filter section. Wow, this is 36 minutes. 37 now. Let's come back to the filter section. Okay, in this filter section, I only showed you how to select maybe last month or this month. Now this other one here, date filter is very important. Just pay attention to me now. By order date, it means all the orders that came in that last month. I get what I'm saying. Date filter means all the orders that came in last month. That's what date filter means. But now there's another thing here. There's something called scheduled dates. You're filtering by scheduled dates. It means all the orders that we are scheduled to be delivered last month. We selected last month and scheduled to be delivered last month. An order can be scheduled to be delivered last month, but the order did not come in last month. Perhaps an order came in last month was what? December. But the order came in 31st of November. Right? And the person wants it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Then the order came in November and it will be delivered, scheduled for delivery in December. Are you getting the logic? So now, an order that was scheduled for delivery in December is a December delivery. I get what I'm saying, because it's not meant to be delivered. It didn't fall to be delivered in November, so it's a December delivery. I get what I'm saying. So for the person that will be doing follow up, if you want to have a good picture of orders that are scheduled, scheduled orders, when doing follow up, you have to select scheduled dates. People in follow up use scheduled dates to understand the total number of orders in schedule. But for you to know the ones in not picking calls, and you select order dates, you select scheduled dates. So whichever one that is more, that's what you'll be using. I get what I'm saying. So see, just play around with these things. I get what I'm saying. Now for the pending, whoever that will be confirming orders would use order dates, because pending means order that are coming in. They have not been scheduled. So if you want to see pending orders, is in, you filter by order date. Now if you want to see the accurate number that has been delivered for a month, within a month, then I filter by delivered date. Okay, I think I've come to the end of this. If you have any questions, ask. Okay.